So here we are again for the second in our series of gesture drawings and looking at the emotional challenges of doing them and also understanding their value. So I'm going to do another one here. You're going to see the pose aside. I'm going to set this little timer, do it 60 seconds. Here we go, and I'm going to dive right in. Again, I'm trying to get an angle of the head. I get the center line, shoulder down here, and I'm very aware that I'm not going to make this look like anything. There's sort of a shape there of her arm coming up here. I see a V over here where her finger is. The eyes kind of come around like this. The nose is kind of over here. There's hair all down here. There's a little bit of hair down this side. I'm really, really focused on just the overall gesture. I don't care all about details. In fact, not even really about proportion. That is something that I can fix. It's the gesture that's important. And the challenge psychologically is to tolerate this doesn't look good. This doesn't look like the subject. And that is 1 minute. So that is the end now of the actual drawing. But let me talk a little bit about it. If you'll notice, it's very even. There's no area that's worked on any greater than any other area. So I've avoided the temptation to get some details, maybe to do her eyes or something. And usually we're drawn to things that are more interesting to us. Eyes tend to be the first things we look at when we look at a face. In these gesture drawings, I have to resist that temptation. I just want to capture a feel. And the other thing that is really important, I have to tolerate mess. This whole area of the center is quite messy. It's hard to discern what is what. I'm not focused on that right now. I'm trying to get a sense of angles. How does this forearm go with this head? This part of her arm over here. The other shoulder, I didn't really get to it, a little bit of hair. But these are all baked shapes, and I'm trying to get them in relation to each other. I might have used negative space on the outside. That shape, there's a negative space shape over here. Here's one right here between her jaw and cheek, her arm, and her hair. I could have used that negative space. So it's really about letting go of the endpoint, letting go of it looking good, and trying to move with speed. You'll notice when you saw me doing it, I was going very, very quickly and moving all around, trying to go directly from my eyes to my hands. So my mind, where the critic resides, and the judge and the evaluator, I don't want them involved in this. I want to trust what I see to capture that. And then later on, if I were to turn this into a drawing, I would start to slow down a little bit and focus on detail, but not till I had the gesture. We will continue this series of the psychological challenges of doing these and the value of helping you move from this gesture style into an actual drawing style. Thank you and stay tuned.